What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nice 91 coming to you guys for another video. So Miles Sanders, former Penn State teammate, who is now the running back, of course, of the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley spoke about FaceTiming Miles Sanders after he was drafted, and also about how he saw Miles Sanders as the best running back in the 2019 draft. You guys already know how I feel about this. I agree with Saquon Barkley 100%. Here's what Saquon Barkley said during his youth camp earlier today. He said that when Miles Sanders was drafted, he FaceTimed him. He told him that he was ready for him. Miles Sanders told him that he was ready for him as well. He said he cannot wait to face Miles Sanders twice a year. And he also said, of course, that Miles Sanders was the best running back in the 2019 NFL Draft. I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that at all. You guys already know how I felt about that, man. Normally, I don't get what I want when it comes to these drafts, man. I normally don't get what I want. The players in particular, what I mean by players, I don't get the players that I want. But Miles Sanders was one of those very rare occasions where a player that I'm rooting for the team to draft, they actually go and draft him. I absolutely love the addition of Miles Sanders to this team. I think Miles Sanders has the potential to be the lead back down the road. I think he's gonna be a big star for us in Philadelphia. He's already said how he wants to break all the records that LaShawn McCoy, the all-time leader rusher, and that just shows you his ambition that he wants to learn to get better. And I like Saquon Barkley a lot, man. I wish that Saquon Barkley had got drafted by a team other than the New York Giants, man. Any team except for, of course, division rivals, man. But I love Saquon Barkley. I love the kid coming out of the draft last year, man. The kid has been everything that he was built up to be, man. He's been absolutely stud. Rookie of the year last year with the New York Giants. I like him a lot, man. It just sucks that he plays for the New York Giants because he plays for the Giants. Of course, I got to root against the kid. I like him a lot. That kid right there is a stud, man. He's gonna be breaking many records throughout his NFL career. Like I said, I hate that I have to root against him, but obviously he plays for the Giants, so there's no way in hell I can never root for Saquon Barkley playing for the Giants. But I do respect, him as a player. He's definitely the best running back of his class for sure. And when it's all said and done, he could go down as one of the best ever. Former Giants running back Tiki Barber, said that if Saquon Barkley stays healthy, he's gonna break every single record that Tiki Barber broke with the Giants. Because Tiki Barber's the all-time leader rusher for the Giants currently. And Tiki Barber's right, man. Those records stand no chance if Saquon Barkley stays healthy. So I like Saquon Barkley a lot. He seems like a good kid with a good head on his shoulder. Very, very classy. He just plays for the New York Giants, unfortunately. Hopefully sometime down the road he leads the Giants, because I want to root for him, but I can't root for him playing for the Giants. But he's a good kid, good head on his shoulder, man. But I love the friendship that him and Miles Sanders have. The respect these two have for one another, being teammates for a couple years at Penn State. I absolutely love their relationship, man, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, seeing those two go head to head in 2019 and beyond. That should be a great running back competition, I guess you'd say, outdoor, head to head matchup, running back head to head matchup. Obviously, Miles Sanders with the Eagles, of course, and you got Saquon Barkley with the Giants. Two Penn State teammates going head to head, trying to outdo each other on the football field. Now, they may not play against each other, obviously, when they're on the field, but they do compete against one another, and that should add for some very, very exciting football. Saquon Barkley was absolutely a beast last year. He ran all over the Eagles last year. Hopefully, we fixed that in 2019. We fixed that. He ran all over us, but we still obviously won those games. But the kid, that kid, Saquon Barkley, I can't say enough about how great of a player he is, man. He seriously reminds me a lot of Barry Sanders. Like, that's who he reminds me a lot of, and I think he's gonna go down as one of the best ever when it's all said and done. Miles Sanders, I feel like Miles Sanders could potentially go down as the greatest running back in Eagles history. And I think he's definitely going to be out there trying to outdo He's going to want to outdo Saquon Barkley. He's going to want to get out of Saquon Barkley's shadow for sure. It reminds me a lot of Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas. Both of those guys went on to have great NFL careers. Thomas up there in Buffalo. Of course, Barry Sanders going to the Detroit Lions. They both had great careers, statistically, of course. Neither one of them won a Super Bowl, but they both had great careers statistically. And Barry Sanders was able to get out of, Thomas' shadow. Even though Thomas had a Hall of Fame career, I think most people would agree that Barry Sanders was the better running, NFL-wise, the better running back. Even though he was the backup for, Thomas, when they were in college, And I would love for Miles Sanders to go to have when it's all said and done, go down as having a better NFL career. But regardless of what happens in the NFL careers, I think we're in a great situation with Miles Sanders. I think he's only gonna get better. He's only gonna get better and better with time and experience. The kid has a great head on his shoulder. He's a quick learner. He wants to learn from the very best, and he's learning from one of the very best in Deuce Staley. One of the best running back coaches / assistant coaches in the league. So the sky's the limit for both of these kids, man. I like Saquon Barkley, and I want I want to be able to root for him, but he plays for the New York Giants, so there's no way in hell I can never root for Saquon Barkley. But I do respect his talent, and I know he's going to have a great NFL career. Hopefully, at some point, he gets away from New York, because I think the Giants are wasting his talent. Let's just be honest. It's going to be a while for the Giants to really compete for anything seriously. I think they're wasting Saquon Barkley's talent up there in New York. So I hope at some point he does get away from the Giants, and go elsewhere. That way I can root for him, of course. But I respect these two. They're already building that little friendly rivalry with one another. But the great friendship that these two obviously apparently have off the field is something that I obviously admire and respect as well. And I just can't wait. Miles Sanders was the guy who I wanted in the draft, man. That was the one player I wanted more than anybody. And when it happened, my mouth literally dropped, because I didn't think it was going to happen. Because like I told you, a lot of times when I want a player on this team, the Eagles do the complete opposite of what I want. But this time around, they actually drafted the player that I was pulling for them to draft, and that feels great to say, man. It feels great to say that they actually drafted somebody that I really wanted, and I really wanted Miles Sanders, and it happened. So I'm very happy about that. Miles Sanders, Saquon Barkley, what a great rivalry that we have, a great friendship they have off the field, but a great rivalry I think is brewing, down the road. Miles Sanders in 2019 is probably going to be the number 3 back, but down the road, I do see him ascending up to that number 1 spot. I think he will be the lead back in Philadelphia, and I think he will go on and do some great things, break some records while he's in Philadelphia. I really do think that's how highly I think of Miles Sanders, and his hunger, his drive to push himself to be the very best. That's what you want from somebody. You want somebody that wants to be better and better, that has no problem taking constructive criticism like he said he has with Deuce Staley. He just wants to be the very, very best, and you can't help but respect that. You just can't. The kid has a good head on his shoulder as well, and he's people like that who are not egotistical, who are not arrogant, who just want to be their very best in their careers. Those are the guys that go on to do a lot in their careers. And I think the Eagles are going to have a lot of success from Miles Sanders. I think the Eagles have the potential to win quite a bit of Super Bowls as well during the Miles Sanders era at running back. I think he's going to be a great relief for Carson Wentz. Not just taking the pressure off in the running game, but also, blocking for Wentz in the backfield and catching footballs out of the backfield, taking a lot of pressure off of Carson Wentz. I think he's going to become a great asset for Carson Wentz in that backfield. And I just can't wait, man. I just cannot wait. So I respect both of these guys, man. I like both of these guys. I'm very happy that Miles Sanders is on our team. I wish that Saquon Barkley was on another team, but like I said, I respect this game, man. You can't help but respect this game. He was very well deserving of Rookie of the Year in 2018. I don't think anybody's gonna, question that. The way he played last year, he deserved that award. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. The respect these two obviously have for each other is something to definitely be admired. And the future rivalry, friendly rivalry they're gonna have is gonna be a lot of fun to watch down the road. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tell me what you guys think. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights 91 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.